Hi Raj, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Raj Singh. I work with a company called Skyfire. We're a mobile browser. We're the first mobile browser that supports full flash, QuickType, Real Media, Windows Media Format, Silverlight, Ajax. Everything works just like your PC.
Really, all these medias on the mobile?
Correct. So we are a server-assisted browser. We have some interesting technology in how we adapt that web page to render it onto your phones. All the plugins work just like your PC.
Amazing. Those plugins, those works in only those platforms that supports those plugins, right?
No. So this is the benefit of a server-based approach. So although Flash 10, for example, is not available on mobile, we can support Flash 10 through our server, through our proxy in the middle.
What if a Silverlight is not supported in the mobile?
So again, we support Silverlight through our server. So it's the benefit of the server-assisted approach.
So I develop some, I have some content in Silverlight, and then you still can take it to the mobile unit that doesn't support Silverlight?
Correct.
What kind of conversion that you do?
So it's our own proprietary format. We effectively take the page, we transcode it into our own, it's our own proprietary format, and then the client on the device is effectively a thin client that renders the page just like the PC. So Silverlight, for example, would work.
This is unbelievable. How come you guys are not famous yet? You said Skywire, right?
Skyfire.
Skyfire.
Yes.
It should be fired by now. It's amazing. It's one of the top. Is this also possible for any browsers or for any content, even for the desktop or any kind of?
Yeah. So we effectively virtualize the browser. So it's based on Firefox. Whatever's supported in Firefox works in our mobile browser. Why you haven't heard of us? Well, you heard of us now. We are a startup company. We're about 3 years old. We were in stealth mode the first year and a half. We came out of stealth mode last year in the spring, and we've been in beta ever since. But we're very close to our 1.0. I think more announcements are coming soon. But we just won the Webby's award, so we are winning some good awards.
Okay, and so you've been you were saying that this application runs in any platform, and do you need any install in the mobile side? Or?
Yeah. So the browser obviously needs to be installed onto your mobile device.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
We only support smartphones right now. That's really our focus, but that's where the majority of the browsing is happening anyways.
Absolutely.
But in terms of the browser itself, it's a completely open experience. You can browse to any website you want. Everything works.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And today you gave a presentation about the browsing, mobile browsing. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we covered a lot of material, but basically you have better browsers coming across different platforms, across the board, smartphones and feature phones. The browsers are improving significantly.
Right.
This is resulting in some pretty disruptive trends. You have convergence of ad networks between mobile and PC. You have the long tail representing a larger percentage of the total browsing traffic on a mobile device. You're having convergence of the web, what we're calling the one web. So there's a number of disruptions that are happening because a better browser is going onto the mobile device.
Right, and you also mentioned about the web versus the HTML5 and the old mobile browsers versus the new ones.
Sure.
What's happening with the web and
there's still some sites based on WML, so on WAP, but the trend line's obviously moving to PC class browsers, so full HTML and HTML5 in the near future. As a web publisher, I'd recommend focusing on the higher end phones where the majority of traffic is coming, so focusing on a PC class HTML experience as opposed to an older school WML experience. The trend is definitely moving towards PC browsing.
You were talking about the chart by Google searches coming from the desktop versus iPhone versus
Sure.
all other units.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so long story, basically what I was trying to show is that the long tail is representing a larger portion of mobile browsing traffic. Typically in mobile it's been sort of a 50-50 split between top 1,000 sites and long tail in terms of where the traffic is going, whereas the desktop is more 20-80, meaning 20% to top 1,000, 80% to long tail. What we're seeing, for example, on the iPhone is more of a 30-70 split. So you're seeing basically 30% to top 1000, 70% to long tail. So you're seeing a growing long tail that's coming out of a better browsing, better browsers and better browsing devices. And so it's interesting to see how that converges with desktop browsing. So essentially, people are starting to browse just like they do on their PC.
Great. And what do you think the future going to be? What do you expect in the future in the mobile platform?
I think you're definitely going to have mobile optimized experiences. You're definitely going to have PC websites. I think the key is you're going to have a browser on the phone that renders the full web. There's no click fear. You can go to anywhere you want. And with that is going to come some very interesting things. I think you're going to start seeing applications built on the web as you're starting to see on mobile. So the browser, in essence, is sort of becoming the platform. Not too different to the Palm OS, the Palm Free, with the Web OS build on the web. And in addition to that, you're going to get the freedom to use whatever frameworks you want, because now Flash will work and rich JavaScript will work. You can use Cappuccino, you can use Flex. It'll all work. So you can build in whatever you want, a rich experience, and not really have to worry about individual mobile devices. It's all going to render the PC class experience.
Wonderful. And if someone wants to contact you, how can you?
You can send me an email, rsingh at skyfire.com. I don't think that has my blog, rajansingh.com. You can check it out there. So if you visit that, you can obviously get my contact details or just send me an email, rsingh at skyfire.com.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time, Raj.
Okay, thank you.